Hey guys, thank you for joining us. Today we are talking about Suicide Squad, which debuted this past Friday in theaters around the U.S. and possibly some other territories. Now, I'm going to give you pretty much what I thought about the movie, what I didn't like about the movie, and whether or not it's an enjoyable watch. Here we go. Alright, once again, I'm Havok, and let's talk Suicide Squad. It's DC and Warner Brothers' latest addition to the DC Expanded Universe made by Man of Steel. And, of course, Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. While the movie was somewhat enjoyable, as far as what the internet and Rotten Tomatoes and everything might say, it was an okay movie. I'm not going to say it was the best masterpiece in the world. However, there were David Ayer. He didn't capture per se the best combat. The fight scenes were very stale. But when the entire group, I'm talking about Harley, Deadshot, Killer Croc, all of them were together, they had a great they had a great family bond. You can tell that because they were all criminals. They had that that honor amongst thieves type thing. But breaking down the characters, Rick Flag was just there. Katana was absolutely useless. I kind of wish they left her on Arrow. She had more character development there, and it made sense than she did in this movie. Harley was great. I didn't have a complaint about her. Now, Will Smith's Deadshot. When he was Floyd Lawton, he was great, but there were scenes in which he became Will Smith, and I'm talking about Will Smith from like Men in Black, Wild Wild West, in which he was Will Smith. I mean, it didn't fit Floyd Lawton. I mean, of course, I'm a little partial because the Floyd Lawton I knew was off of Arrow. I liked that portrayal of Floyd Lawton. Had a little bit more of a he had a little bit more of a seriousness, yet a kind of a he seemed like the more the Deadshot that I've seen in the comics. Now, while Will Smith did do a great job of portraying some of his dramatic elements that he's brought to other films, when he was, like I said, when he was Floyd Lawton, he was Floyd Lawton. He sold me on Deadshot. When he became Will Smith, but that's just Will Smith. That's just how he is as far as in the roles he takes. When it comes to blending in action and comedy, he reverts back to Agent J and Agent Jim West. I mean, that's just how he does. I mean, you can't change a guy's style. As far as the enemy of the movie, I'm not going to spoil that for you, but the only thing I'm going to tell you is it was a supernatural threat, which fit more of what more like John Constantine and the Justice League Dark would have gone after than, say, the Suicide Squad or Task Force X. Now, while I say that, I think the better plot would have been is for them to go after a drug cartel featuring, a drug cartel having metahumans as their enemy. That would have been a great first time run for this team. I think it would have been a much more believable threat for them. As far as them going supernatural right out the book, bringing in magic, it didn't fit right. It didn't fit right. Viola Davis, holy cow, did she scare me. Nick Fury, played by Sam Jackson, all he's ever done is lie and keep secrets. Viola Davis is Amanda Waller. Holy cow, that woman is evil. She scared me more than anyone in that movie. Viola Davis, I don't trust you anymore, man. I will not watch How to Get Away with Murder, because I think you know how to get away with murder, and it's not fair. Overall ruling of the movie, it was okay. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it a 6. While it was enjoyable, there was a couple of aesthetic choices, which I was kind of just David Ayer, he used a lot of close-up shots for combat, which there was no wide-angle shots. If you want examples of what I'm talking about, go check out The Avengers. Go check out all those movies that show wide-angle shots of the team fighting, showing dynamic poses. Pretty much any action movie.
Let's play.
Come on.
Got some better tips?
Light it up!
I love this guy.
Not good. Don't forget, we're the bad guys.
Are you sweet talking me? All of that chit chat's gonna get you hurt.
But let's talk about the clown prince of crime himself. Let's talk about Jared Leto's Joker. I did not like Jared Leto's Joker. I just do not like him. Of course, I'm one of those people that also didn't like Heath Ledger's Joker either. That's just my personal feeling on it. He's just not my Joker. I like Jack Nicholson's Joker, which thus gave us the much beloved Mark Hamill Joker, which is more of an extension of that. I didn't get what Joker really was. Was he a mobster, pimp, a drug dealer? Some of his scenes in the movie, you're like, I don't get his motivation. The thing about Joker is that he doesn't have a motivation, but at the same time, when he becomes fixated on someone, he becomes fixated, and he has a singular objective when it comes to actually pursuing somebody. But as far as this Joker, he was just kind of crazy without any reason. That's probably not the best explanation, but he just didn't fit Joker. Plus, him being younger than our current Batman, which is played by Ben Affleck, which, oh my god, he killed those roles. Ben Affleck, as those Batman, you felt Batman. He's the best comic adaptation of Batman. As far as movie Batman, sorry, I gotta go with Keaton. But in closing, Joker, he was kind of weak. I didn't really care for his scenes. But Suicide Squad's a good watch. It's a good popcorn flick. Even though some scenes you'd be like, huh? What just happened? As far as it being better than Batman vs. Superman, I felt like David Ayer may have heard those complaints voiced by Batman vs. Superman and said, oh, okay, we'll just give you nothing but action and no explanation, where in Batman vs. Superman it was the reverse. It's a lot of explanation, not enough action. Hopefully Justice League will merge that. Also, stay midway through the credits. There's nothing after the credits, I'll tell you that now. Nice little setup there. You'll enjoy it. And I can definitely tell that's a scene Zack Snyder directed. Zack Snyder was good at making, dramatic talking segments, but as far as, the rest of his stuff, I like Batman vs. Superman. I liked Suicide Squad. I'll definitely buy Suicide Squad when it comes out just to have it in my library. But other than that, I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. Good watch. Could have been a lot better. I don't see a sequel. And while this could be DC's answer to Guardians of the Galaxy, it was nice not having to have origin stories for a lot of these villains for if they pop up in a Batman film later. But aside from Joker and a couple weak plot elements, I don't really see why the internet crashed on this movie so bad. But hey, it's the internet. What do you expect? So if you want to see it, I suggest seeing it. It's a good watch. If you like the DC universe, you want something different than what Marvel Studios is bringing, Suicide Squad may be up your alley. So I'm Havok. Good night and nerd on.
What is Lacking Out Entertainment?
We are everything gaming.
Is this kid related to you, Chieftain?
Reviews, movies, comics, pop culture, podcasts. I'm your host, Havok.
My name is Mythic.
I'm Chieftain.
Zombie killer.
I'm back tap that.
Let's Plays and Ragecast.
Lagging Out Entertainment, created by gaming and entertainment professionals. Subscribe today.